The difference between pitch winners and losers is your chemistry, both as a team pitching and with your audience. This quote from Michael Quinn in his 2020 Harvard Business Review article exemplifies what the winning teams demonstrated in Brussels and what our team still had to learn. According to Margarita and Viral, a good elevator pitch is a combination of social skills, technical awareness, speed, and pragmatism required to influence the audience. These authors published an integrated literature review in 2023, where they provide a model for assessing technology entrepreneurship presentations and elevator pitches. The model presents 4 criteria for assessing the effectiveness of a longer, structured elevator pitch used to seek funds and partners for technology startups. These 4 criteria are background knowledge and preparation, presenter style and approach, venture information and pitch content, and reasoning and logical flow of the pitch. I will apply these same 4 criteria to my reflection on the effectiveness of our group presentation to the Unbox team in Brussels. The first criteria is background knowledge and preparation. This includes adaptation to the target audience, stakeholder needs and expectations, and preparation and anxiety reduction strategies. In these areas as a team, we could have done better. For example, in adaptation to the target audience, we made a significant pivot away from suggesting a SaaS model, after Peter provided feedback that Unbox would hate hearing about a SaaS-based Web 2 solution. However, during the Q&A, one of our group members still referred back to a SaaS option, causing a judge to laugh at this response. This is not a good example of adapting to the target audience and reflects our lack of research and preparation to understand the capabilities of the technology and the client perspectives. Also, we clearly did not provide enough detail on the financials and modelling to meet stakeholder needs and expectations. This was evident from the judge's questions about our financial assumptions and the ambitious growth curve we had predicted. Our preparation and time management also let us down. Some of us worked late into the nights to get work finished on behalf of the group. This last-minute preparation created higher anxiety levels and reduced our time available for practice and polishing. This impeded our performance and directly affected our presenting style. It also impacted our group interactions, putting added strain on the relationships and limiting our ability to form as a cohesive team. This showed up as a lack of chemistry within the team during the pitch, meaning we didn't have that winning special sauce. The second criteria is presenter style and approach. This includes body language and eye contact, oral presentation skills, and conciseness and clarity. While our content and idea was sound, the delivery to the client had some very big holes in it. Feedback from the judges about things they didn't like included walking in front of people while speaking and reading directly from cue cards without eye contact. In our group, we had one member who paced back and forth in front of the rest of the team, and one who lost their place and needed support to find the right cue card again. These errors were a result of us not being prepared in advance and leaving ourselves too little time for practicing full run-throughs as dress rehearsals. In future, I would insist we create a dummy audience experience by recruiting someone else to act as the panel and do a full presentation run-through from start to finish. This would have shown up these ineffective presentation style habits, allowing for mistakes to be ironed out prior and transitions to be rehearsed until they were seamless. Additionally, we'd been about 17 minutes when practicing, but on the day, going over time meant we were unable to deliver our closing lines. This let us down. Again, a more formal approach to rehearsals would have enabled accurate timing, content adjustments for clarity, concise messaging, and polished delivery. One of our strengths, though, was the delivery styles of Carrie-Anne and myself. People told us afterwards that we should have opened and closed and taken a greater share of the speaking time in the pitch to strengthen our overall team's delivery. While being effective individual speakers is not sufficient to carry a whole team through, in future I would play to individual strengths and be more deliberate about who was saying what and when. The third criteria is venture information and pitch content. This includes anecdotal openers and examples, competitive space and positioning, and financial revenue projections. This is where we could have strengthened our storytelling. The winning teams both delivered strong solutions that provided anecdotal openers and examples aligned with the values positioning of the client. A strength of our pitch was the competitor analysis and positioning. However, as already discussed, the financial and revenue projections were not trusted by the judging panel. In future, I would include a personal story or anecdote to make the call to action more emotive and compelling. Also, I would sense check the numbers with an industry expert, as I've learned it's important to capture all three aspects of the client's hearts, minds, and wallets. Finally, the fourth criteria is reasoning and logical flow of the pitch. This includes assumptions and proof of concepts, feasibility and marketability, and team capabilities. This is an area that we were able to demonstrate effectively. Our solution was concrete, with realizable benefits. We identified significant market potential and aligned our team capability to our solution. One improvement could have been to test our assumptions, as Peter suggested, e.g. by contacting a council or developer and testing the concept with a potential stakeholder for immediate feedback on the strategy. Overall, our team lacked the chemistry factor and cohesiveness. As the group leader, I missed an opportunity to really help people shine. I know that when under pressure or feeling rushed, I default back to a task-focused interaction style. Instead, I need to keep deliberately focusing on taking a relational approach to get the best out of people. I noticed how Peter spoke with members of my team over the week, and I learnt a lot about how to make people feel valued for their contributions. The leadership learnings for me are one of the biggest wins from the tour, and in future I'll be able to apply these to create greater team cohesion and chemistry. In summary, of these four criteria for a successful pitch, our team demonstrated individual strengths but did not reach our collective potential as a group. We missed opportunities to adapt to the client, use storytelling to capture their hearts, and prepare as well as we could have. As a result, I've learnt about the value of prior preparation and the importance of teamwork and collaboration. In future, I would focus more attention on building the team up together as a cohesive unit from the beginning, to ensure we got the best out of everyone and created that chemistry that makes the difference between pitch winners and losers.